Black Swan.
Black Widow canceled due to coronavirus.
It's just put off.
That's in the nebulous. We don't know what's happening with it yet. Because the movie that was supposed to save theaters and bring them back and bring the hordes of people back was Tenet, and it flopped horribly. So all these movies that were gonna come out in like November, December, they're like, never mind.
You gave them cold feet.
So Tenet, ironically, was the movie that killed theaters. And
I-
just to be clear, like for people that keep saying, when are you gonna review Tenet? When are you gonna review Tenet? One, we're not going to the fucking movie theater, but two, I didn't care about Tenet either way.
No, I know.
More Christopher Nolan stuff. I bet it's just as good as other Christopher Nolan movies, and I don't give a shit.
I can tell you this. I've never seen a trailer for Tenet. It never crossed my path.
Okay.
I'm vaguely aware that it has something to do with time going forwards and backwards.
Yes.
And then I thought the movie was called Tenet for the longest time, and then I saw it was called Tenet, and then I said, oh, well, that's neat. That's a palindrome. Okay, yeah. And then I fell asleep because I had too much rum.
Okay. That's fair.
And then the next day, I forgot about everything that happened the previous day.
Welcome to 2020, Mike.
Yeah, so that was the last I thought about Tenet.
Yeah.
Um,
Did you ever see?
it was called Tent, and it was about a circus that went backwards and forwards, like an elephant stumbles during its act and falls into a crowd, and then like the ringmaster runs in the back and he has a giant like switch.
Like a time switch?
Yeah, and it's like built by this magician. Like it takes place in like the 1800s, and this like weird magician built this magical time. Oh no! Coco the elephant fell in the crowd. He pulls the switch. Then it turns out that one of the people that Coco the elephant crushed was a young Adolf Hitler.
Oh.
And so they have to, in 1942, GIs under a special mission have to go find the old switch hidden in a basement in Bulgaria where the
Forward
circus
time
was.
again.
Yes, and no, go back to that moment when the elephant fell, crushing young Adolf Hitler in the Bulgarian circus in 1892.
Yeah.
Yes. And then they realized that sitting next to Adolf Hitler was Madame Curie, who created a cure for botulism or whatever. And so they have this moral dilemma. It's much like that episode of Star Trek, City on the Edge of Forever.
Okay.
So a premise like that, but you have a Bulgarian circus in the late 1800s and a horrific elephant accident and a time-traveling lever created by a magician
Played by Hugh Jackman.
Who may or may not be human.
Oh my God.
And then the ringleader, of course, we'll get Danny DeVito because he played the ringleader in Dumbo. What a great ringleader. Or maybe we'll get Peter, not Serafinowicz. Who's the littler Peter?
Peter Dinklage?
Dinklage. He'd be a great ringleader.
Sure.
Ringmaster? What do they call it?
Ringmaster. Yeah.
Ringmaster, not ringleader. Ringleader is somebody who like runs an underground.
It's like a crime
ring.
yeah.
I meant ringmaster the whole time I was saying that. And then this whole thing. Peter Dinklage will be much older in the future in 1942. He'll be elderly, and he'll have to accompany the crack team of United States Marines during World War II. And they have to fight past the Nazis to get into the underground bunker where the Bulgarian circus equipment is held.
Okay. I like this.
Okay, it's called Tent.
If studios or if movie theaters want to bring back people, this is the movie that would do it. Not Christopher Nolan's loud, convoluted crap that everybody's tired of.